Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to do a market update. It's been more than a month since I've done one, and now here we are on May 31st, and we're hitting the season that homes that aren't selling, how do I say this nicely, sellers start to get a little bit grumpy. They say, wait a second, why is my home not selling when the neighbor sold in a week, that neighbor sold in 3 days, my aunt's friend's sister sold in 10 minutes, they had 50 offers, they had 20, I have none. And they don't understand that the market is different now than it was in February and March. And that's what I want to explain here this morning. I shouldn't say they all don't understand, but it's harder to wrap your head around when you're the seller, your home's on the market, and you want nothing more than to sell for a lot of money and your house doesn't sell, and it obviously becomes frustrating. So I want to explain a little bit about what's going on in the market. The first thing is to show that the market still has a lot of strength. Last week, 18.62% of the homes that were listed went under contract. Every single week I look at a whole bunch of metrics, but one of them that I pay special attention to is total homes for sale, and then total homes that went under contract, accepted a contract during that week. And last week it was, like I said, almost 19%. I've never seen it that high as long as I've been doing this. The fact that it was a holiday weekend had some impact because less homes were listed, but we've had plenty of holiday weekends and I've never seen it that high. So that goes to show there's still a lot of buyers out there, but market's changing a little bit. Right now, we're at about 16,000 homes in the market. Last week we were almost 17, but like I said, it didn't keep going up because of the holiday weekend. By next week, we will be back at 17,000 homes in the market. In the winter, we were at 13,000. Now I know that's a lot of numbers, but just to break it down town by town, city by city, to give you an example. In the winter, there were towns that had 1 or 2 or 3 single families on the market at a given time. Now those same towns have 7 or 8 or 9. That's more choices for buyers. Some of the bigger cities might have had 25 homes for sale, single families. Now they've got 50 or they've got 45. More choices. Again, we talk about supply and demand. As we get into summer, I had this blog up here a minute ago, I'm going to pull it back up, this blog that we wrote last month, Don't Worry Home Buyers, Nothing Lasts Forever. We talk about the intersection when a buyer and a seller market collide. We've obviously been in a very strong seller's market here for really since the beginning of the year, but it's not quite as strong as it was back in the winter, and that's because of the increased inventory. It's also because, keep in mind, the amount of buyers that are looking for homes, every day that goes by, more buyers are finding homes, so that slightly decreases it. Not to say that we're not still in a seller's market, but it is not at the level that it was, and sellers need to take that into account. Realtors need to take that into account when pricing homes, when putting homes on the market, when evaluating maybe why a home isn't selling. There was a time 2-3 months ago, every home that went on the market was selling right away. Now we're getting to the stage where maybe 2 or 3 out of 10 are sitting there, and those are the people that are getting frustrated. So hopefully that helps people understand what's going on. I still feel that it's a very good time to sell because we're obviously in the seller's market. It's obviously a good time to buy because overall, from an annual perspective, prices are going up. Interest rates, by the way, are low. They're very low. They've gone down here in the last month. They kind of do this up and down, but the trend has been down, and that's been very good news. So that's all. Just wanted to do a market update. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you.